What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it?
Today on EA Sports, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And we are underway in Buffalo. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
A second down throw for Mayfield. He's got Jack Doyle. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. 13 yards, first down Packers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
From the gun, Mayfield. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Green Bay.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Green Bay.
Austin Eckler, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got...
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
To number 87.
Sterling Shepard. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Darnold. That's complete to Ward. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the 1st quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
2nd and 6 at the Packers' 44.
From the 44, Darnold. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Packers' 25-yard line.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Bills nothing.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Darnold. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Bills. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Greg Ward, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce-back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3-and-out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Packers.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Eckler, and he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Looking for Shepard deep. This is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
Sterling Shepard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Green Bay score.
Jason Myers set to
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. Come on, let's get him.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Gross Matos.
He had a minimal gain on first down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try and make up for the first 2. But his QB might very well say, well, my man, maybe next series. Let's try someone else on this play.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Howard, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Darnold completes it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Complete.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps them move the sticks. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second down and 10, Darnold. But they'll drop this underneath to Howard, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Darnold from the gun. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. On the screen, this is Eckler. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that one will fall incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Yards. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
Mayfield's pass intended for...
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Darnold. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A first down throw, Darnold. Ebron caught left side. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. So we have come to halftime in what's already a two-time. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Evans. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but if the ball's in the air, they treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Jason Myers set.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This will make it into the end zone, and he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. They'll run on first down. Howard, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And Watkins, you see him there, still down and slow to get up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. They run with Howard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They go with Howard again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Howard.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency, Brandon.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. This is caught inside the 15.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Darnold on first down. That's caught by Howard. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Tyrell Williams. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills get a bit closer.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
their own 23-yard line.
The Packers offense set to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he rifles one incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Mayfield's
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
39-yard line.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 25-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. The Packers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
The Bills on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Darnold. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a...
And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Marcus May with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and...
Darnold down to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darnold. Short little throw to Ebron. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
To the air again, Darnold. Short little throw to Ebron. Not much there, only a yard. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Right there, 54, right there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Darnold.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Pass intended for Tyrell.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down. He leaves this one for Howard. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Darnold's pass.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. They'll wind up getting 7 on the complete. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
42.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the...
And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 41. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called